Okay, so it's a really great idea to stockpile groceries, but let's face it, many people listening to this might be literally broke. Hey, how you doing? This is Jan. Welcome to another episode of a No Frills video. It's definitely not beyond 5 minutes, although once in a while it could go a couple of seconds beyond 5 minutes. How you doing today? Going to jump right into it. Going to jump right into it. If you've never started a grocery stockpile, and now more than ever, in my honest opinion, and I'm not the only one saying it, a lot of people out there are saying it. We are in uncertain times. Who knows how things are going to be price wise in a few months for whatever the reason. All right. So we want to have a little bit of a cushion available, even if you are broke per se. Many people think they're broke. They have a little more money than they realize, but that's another show. Anyway, one of the first things, just rolling up our sleeves, getting started from scratch. Number one, create a list of items that your family eats or uses regularly. Not your neighbor's family, not your cousin's family, your family, what you guys use. All right. Next, set a few bucks a week aside. Now, I'm not talking about a gazillion dollars here. I'm talking about $5 to $10, or if you could squeeze out a little bit more, wonderful. And I'm going to get back to that in a second. There's a trick to that. Even if you think you have $0 to put to the side, let's talk about that in a minute. Next, while you're doing all that, monitor the sales cycles on the food you love. For example, I know that where I live, that certain types of chicken comes out every 4 to 6 weeks locally on sale here. I'm just saying, make a note of it. Make a note of it. And if it's every 4 to 6 weeks, write it down and keep an eye on it. Pay attention to a local store's flyers. You could do this either online or in print, on paper, or actually at the store. And by the way, if you happen to be in the actual store, watch out for deals that may be like that one day, like a manager special of something. Again, referring back to that list of stuff your family actually uses, especially if you're low income or broke. It's great to narrow it down specifically to the stuff your family literally uses and needs. I'm just saying. All right. Now, here's the trick for those who insist they can't get that extra 5 to 10 or a little more together. I got a trick for you. All you have to do, listen carefully, is plan an extremely cheap meal once a week. Uh, 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 That will make up the $5 to $10 difference that you could apply towards your stockpile. There are ways, and there are ways. Sometimes we eat more elaborately than we think. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see people use a ton of condiments on things. I see people put a ton of cream cheese on bagels, and I'm like, Personally, I can't do it. I just can't do it. But these are very important tips and tricks. Grilled cheese with tomato soup makes for a great meal. You're a kid again, and it's fractional cost. Vegetable soup, using up things you already have in your refrigerator. Throw it together. Put a little can of tomato sauce with your bouillon cubes. I don't buy boxed broth. I don't feel it's necessary. I rather work with bouillon cubes. I get more bang for my buck. These are ways to make extremely inexpensive meals. And by doing that, you will have obtained that $5 to $10 that you could apply on items you use and put it where? In your stockpile. I'm just saying there are ways and there are ways. And I really, really hope this has helped at least one person listening. Good luck.